Hey, Sharon.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Dennis is running late, so I had to see if I could figure out how to do all this.
And you did it.
Well, no, now I haven't gotten it on the TV. I got to figure out how he streams it up there too.
Oh, all right.
But yes, but I at least I know how to. Unfortunately, I know way too much about Zoom meetings.
Good Shabbos.
Hey, Julian. How are
Hey,
you?
Julian.
I'm all right.
Good.
You had a nice trip, I hope?
Yes, quick trip, but nice to see the kids up in Rhode Island. It was
Good.
quite pleasant. Yeah, yeah. They're working Elon. They work all residents to the bone. So he's just tired, and it's
60 hours or more.
oh, it's like between 80 and 90 hours a week.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
Wow.
12 hours. It's 12 hours a day for 6 days, and he has one day off. And then every other week, one of those days is a 24-hour shift.
Oh,
Usually the 12-hour days are a little bit longer, and the 24-hour shift can be a little bit longer also. It all depends. Like if at the 23rd and a half hour, something comes up with a patient, he can't leave in the middle. He has to stay.
no.
So
And is he actually doing surgery now?
he did a muscle biopsy a week or so ago. It's different rotations through different parts of the hospital and how a surgeon would work in that particular area. So he's learning a
Wow.
whole variety of surgical skills that could then help him understand what kind of surgeon he wants to be.
That's pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
That's. I
It
thought
is.
I was going to have a muscle, but I
Uh-huh.
didn't.
Well, you could, I tell you, better not to have it in July wherever you go in America, because invariably, if it's at a teaching hospital, it will
They
be
don't know what they're
somebody
doing.
Elon's age doing it.
Yeah, but he didn't do it cold by himself.
Yes, he did. Well, I mean, people were watching, but he actually did the cutting.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he did the cutting, but I mean there was a
Yeah, somebody was watching.
It's
Yes.
still better in August and September than July.
Yeah. I mean, people like Elon,
Sorry.
they got to learn sometime. So you just don't want to be the guinea pig in July. Julia, next Friday, you'll lead the service?
Those are my intentions anyhow.
Good.
Yeah, I was wondering where Charlotte had been, and now she's back. But I was
Yeah.
figuring she had dinner every 6 o'clock.
Well, she's supposed to do Kiddush tonight because she has yard site tonight and tomorrow for her mother, and Howard
Oh.
Rummerman is coming on. He's going to do the Hashki Venu in English. He's got a yard site for his father.
Good.
Hey, Howard.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Good evening. And
That's
Charlotte,
it. Yeah.
do it. Come on.
Just go click.
Yeah, what's happened? For the past several weeks, it's just been like that for Charlotte.
Well, she hasn't been on the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, no, for Morning Minion, she has been.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Charlotte. There we go.
Howard, what have you been up to? Anything good?
I'm sorry, me?
Yeah.
I've been trying to volunteer, but that's been not quite very successful.
Nobody will have you?
Well, I hate to say that JCA sort of screwed up, but JCA sort of screwed up.
Oh,
I think it was more Montgomery. I volunteered in school, but I'm doing virtual volunteering. And I think they got their computer network all messed up. So the kids haven't been able to get through. And
oh.
Other than that, the days go by and I wonder, what did I do today?
Right.
It's nice. That's what retirement's supposed to be.
Oh, it's not.
Charlotte, you made it.
Yeah, how about that?
Good. I saw the frustrated look on your face and I was,
But I didn't give up.
you didn't give
Notice
up.
I didn't give up. I had to see that word with.
Ah, okay. I don't
It
know.
wasn't coming up. It wasn't coming up.
Uh-huh. Hi, Audrey.
Well, I saw no one.
Rabbi.
What I wanted.
So I don't know what happened to Sharon.
So how did the Saturday morning services get Zoomed again?
Because, well, the
Is this
religious
the Delta effect?
that Zooming from the sanctuary would be a little bit too distracting. But since we've been in person, some people have said to me and to others on the religious committee, boy, we miss seeing each other's faces when we can't be there in person. We'd like it to go back on Zoom. So Ira Kohlmeister came to shul today with 2 Chromebooks, which are a little bit smaller than a laptop, and put one on the Bima, put one on the Cantor's podium, and so that's the
Fantastic.
Maybe
That's
he should go to
fantastic.
work for Montgomery County Public Schools.
Hey, Al.
How you doing? You're back.
I'm back, yes.
Yeah.
How's your house?
How's my house? It's in progress.
Hmm.
The sewage has been gone for a couple of weeks, but getting the next step to happen takes a long time. So the insurance came through. Now we need a company to do the work that the insurance is paying for. So that takes a little while.
It's interesting that the insurance company didn't have one to recommend to you or that they used to do these repairs.
Yeah. Well, at least the insurance company, we use Travelers, which is part of Geico. Just said, you can choose whatever company you want. We don't have much.
So WSSC isn't going to pay for it or going to pay?
Yeah, if they paid for it, we would get used carpeting and blotches on the wall as a paint job, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
You want a good job.
we'll see. We'll see. They might pay for the deductible that we had to pay for the insurance.
Oh,
We'll figure it out. But it is not fun to have house things.
yeah.
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 But the house next door to me, original owners, it's a 40-year-old house. The asking price, it just went on the market because they're moving to Texas. It sold for $25,000 over the asking price.
Wow. The houses are selling beautifully now.
Yeah.
They really are. I know in my neighborhood, as soon as a house goes for sale, they get the
Yeah.
asking price and more.
If I didn't need a place to live, I'd sell mine.
Yeah. That's right. And you can live off of that for quite some time. Francis.
I was just distracted by a family of deer that were
Hi,
in
Fran.
my front yard.
Huh.
So, okay. So how much did the house sell for? I missed it.
The house next door to me sold for $25,000 over the asking price.
And what was the asking price?
Asking price.
Asking price was $699.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That is
Wow.
great.
25 over.
Pretty
That's
scary.
great.
I
Yeah.
had somebody call me the other day and said, "Would I sell?" I said, "Certainly, I'd sell anything I got." And they said, "How much?" I said, $1 million. And that was
That's what I said. I'm getting these calls about selling my house. I said, sure, it's for sale, $1 million. Is that negotiable? I said, no.
Well, it's almost as crazy as that, Fran. This house market, just
Wow.
prices. There's somebody from the shul who lives in my neighborhood, a young couple, young family, 3 young kids. They said, "Oh, I heard Rabbi, that your the house next door to you is for sale. If you put in a good word for us, because we'd like to move into a bigger house.
Oh, my.
And their offer, even though they went up in price with their offer, it wasn't high enough. So, yeah.
Crazy.
It is.
Francis, who's running around in back of you?
Oh, my friend Lauren and Stan is here.
Hey,
Oh,
and-
who's Stan? Who's Stan?
Gesundheit, friend.
God bless you.
Thank you. I had to mute myself.
Yeah.
So you're going away when?
Monday for, this will be our last getaway for
And where are you going?
Amelia Island.
Florida.
It's northern Florida off of Jacksonville.
Just you and Lenore or any kids?
Just Lenore and me.
Oh, a real getaway.
Yeah.
A real getaway.
Should be nice.
So some serious sermon writing, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Uh,
So,
Boy, you sure can use a vacation, that's for sure.
well,
Is the work done in your house?
no. That won't happen for a little bit. We're just telling other people about the insurance bureaucracy.
Oh,
So it's okay. It'll happen.
That's one of the reasons you need a vacation away.
Yeah. Hey, Bill.
But think how nice it's going to be when it's all taken care of. It'll be a blessing,
Yes.
right?
That's
And
right.
you gotta look at the brighter side. Everything will be new.
Right.
Charlotte, which building do you live in?
Fox Run.
In the corner.
Okay, I did. So it wasn't me.
The building is called Fox Run and
No,
it's
that
town
never came
center.
up.
And go
Are you
into
familiar
Quebec.
with those
It
those
never
locations?
came up. I went to that.
I have family in Hampton Square.
Why
Oh,
is it?
mhm.
Video's not on.
It's a very nice building and the people here are really very nice.
Very good.
Nice community.
I had lunch at Town Center earlier this week.
Oh, that's right. That's where I am. You were right in my territory.
Cannot start video.
Mhm.
Okay, a couple more people coming in and then we'll get started. All right.
Oh, Dan came.
So, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And
Shabbat shalom.
good to see everyone. Dan Martyr, would you like to lead us in Mincha?
Okay.
Okay, great. Let me mute all. And then Dan, you can unmute yourself again. So Mincha, in the Lev Shalem, we're on page 289. And in the Shabbat Sim Shalom, we're on page 1.
Ashrei Yeshvevitecha Od Yahalalucha Selah.
Asher Shavitecha Dilucha Selam Shekach Shalom Shemal Hav Tel Aviv U'Chamelech Kadol Emel Amav Meker Kol Malchut Chayamei V'Gvul Chay Dader Tzadikanu V'Chavrachav V'Zim Chom HaSalam Tfilat Adonai Dafet Pi V'Varech V'Asar Shekachel Ilam Bo'eh Hallelujah.
Tehillah Adonai Yedaber Pi V'Varecha Basar Shem Kachel Le'olam Va'ed V'Anachnu Nivarech Mi'atav V'Yad Olam. Hallelujah.
We rise for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikra V'Yikra Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yamadi V'Rakirute V'Yamlich Machute B'Chayechon V'Yamechon V'Chayei D'Chol Beit Yisrael V'agolav Yisman Kariv Imru. Amen.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mavarach Le'olam Maya.
Iparak Vishtabak Vipar Viraman Vidnase Vidadar Vidalev Vidalal Shmei Dikudasha Prichu Leila Min Kaber Chata Veshirata Tushbachata Venechamata Damiram Yama Vimru. Amen.
Amen. We start the Amid out loud. We're on 291 in the Lev Shalem or 3 in the Sim Shalom.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Ha'Yibor V'Hanra El Elyon Gamel Hasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Hastei Avodu Mevito Elivnei V'Nechem Laman Shmo V'Yahava Melech Ozer Fokedim Mashiach U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Abraham Ufokei Tzara Atay Gibor Le'olam Adonai Machai Metim Atarav Lahoshia Machal Chaim B'Chesed Machai Metim B'Rachamim Rabim Samech Noflim B'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Makayim U'Munatul Shnei Afar Mechamach Bagur V'Rote Mida Melach Melach Me'Mitim Chayev Matzmech Yeshua V'Ne'em Anatala HaChayot Metim Baruch Atah Adonai Machayei HaMetim.
Nekadesh Hashem Chabalam Kashem Shema Kashem Odoshmei Baram Kakatovan Hakarazels Zevi Amar.
Nekadesh Shemcha B'Olam Kishem Shmak Tishim Akabishmei Maram Kakadu V'Yanaviecha V'Karazel Zevi Amar.
Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzvot Melech Haaretz Kodo.
Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzvot Melech Haaretz Kvodo L'umatam Baruch Yomeru.
Baruch Kavod Adonai Mimakomo.
Baruch Kavod Adonai Mimkomo Divrei Katracha Katuv Le'mor.
Baruch Adonai Le'olam Elohai Etzion Adonai. Hallelujah.
Yimloch Adonai Le'olam Elohai Tzion L'dor V'dor Hallelujah L'dor V'dor Nagid Gadlecha Netzach Netzachim Kedushatcha Nagdish V'shivchacha Eloheinu Pina Lo Yemush Le'olam Va'ed Ki El Melchado V'kadosh Atah Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
We continue silently 294 to 299 in Lev Shalem, 5 to 9 in the Shabbat Sim Shalom.
Shalom B'Ramav Huyas Shalom Aleinu V'Yalko Yisrael B'Imru. Amen.
Amen. Page 300 in Lev Shalem, 10 in Sim Shalom.
Yikra Yikra Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Yivra Kibrute V'Yamlik Machute V'Chayechan V'Yimechan V'Chayerachol Beit Yisrael V'Agolav Yisman Kari B'Imru. Amen.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mavarach Le'olam Maya.
Yiparach V'Yishtabach V'Yipar V'Raman V'Yidnaseh V'Yidadar V'Yidalev V'Yidalal Shmei V'Kudesha
Richo.
Leila Min Kober Chata V'Shirata Tishbechata V'Nechamata Damner Ram Yama V'Imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yikabel Tohon Vahon Dechol Yisrael Kadam Uvahon Dibishmai Vimru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'Chayim Aleinu V'Yalko Yisrael Vimru. Amen. Shalom B'Mramav Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Yalko Yisrael Vimru. Amen.
Amen. Aleinu l'shameach l'donakot.
Ne'emar B'Hayadonai L'Melech Al Kol Haaretz V'Yomahu Yadonai Echad U'Shmo Echad.
Mourner's Kaddish, Yid Gadal, Vi Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'Yalmad Yibrach, Yirutei V'Yamlich Malchutei, V'Chayachon V'Yomecho, Nevach Israel, V'Agalav Izman Kariv Imru Amei, Yehei Shmei Rabbah, Maya, Yibarach V'Yishtabach, V'Yitar, V'Yitamam, V'Yitnasei, V'Yithadar, V'Yitalev, V'Yitalal, V'Yidakudashav, V'Yifri, Elamin kol birchata v'shivata v'shvachata v'nechamata da'amiran v'yalma v'amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya ayim aleinu v'yalko amen. Oseh shalom b'roma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'yalko Yisrael v'imru amen. Yeshakov Dan, thanks for leading us in Mincha. We continue with Kabbalat Shabbat in the Shabbat Sim Shalom, the blue prayer book. We continue on page 14. In the Lev Shalem, we turn back to page 10. If you happen not to have either one of these, you can just go on to the Shul website as you're on Zoom, and you can just click on another tab to the Shul website and go to the COVID-19 page and scroll down for the Friday evening service, and you can follow along with that. So again, 10 in Lev Shalem, 14 in Sim Shalom. Yedi nefesh avarachaman meshoch avdach el retzonach Yarutz Abdach Kemo Ayal Yishtachaveh Mul Hadara Ki Erav Lo Yedidutach Mino Fetzuv Vechotam Adonai Ziv haolam nafshi cholat ahavata ana el narifana la beharot lano amzivach az titchazek v'titrapei v'hayetalach shivchat olam v'tikemu rachamecha v'chusna al ben ohavach Ki ze kama nichsaf lirot betiferet uzach ana eli machmad libi chushana ve'al titalam Higalena ufros chaviv alai et sukat shelomach ta'ir עצמי כבודך, נגילה ונשמחה בך, מהר אהוב כי במועד, וכונני כי מעולם. לה 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 La 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 Lachun ranana ladonai naria letzoyishenu nekad machon avatodam bismira naria lo yagadol adanachalo kol Arba'im shana kut bedor v'omar am to'e levavheim v'heim lo yadu derachai asher nishpati ve'api imivavun el menuchati shiru ladonai shir chadash shiru ladonai kol haaretz shiru ladonai baruch shemo basru miyom leyom yeshuato sapru vagoyim kevodo bechol ha'amim nifleotav ki gadol Adonai umehulal me'od norahu Al kol Elohim ay ki kol Elohe ha'amim elilim va'adonai shamayim asa hod v'hadar lefanav oz v'tiferet b'mikdasho havu ladonai mishpachot amim havu ladonai kavod v'oz Havu ladonai kevod shemo seu mincha uva'u lechatzrotav yishtachavu ladonai behadrat kodesh chilu mipanav kol haaretz imru vagoyim Adonai malach Aftikon tevel ba'al timot yadin amim b'meisharim yismechu hashemayim v'tagel haaretz yiram hayam umlo yalo sadai v'chol asher bo az yiranenu Kol atzeyar lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek ve'amim be'emunato lalai 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 Lie, 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 lie. Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu im rabim anadon yishlofu yevoshu kol avdei pesel Ohavei Adonai sin ura shomer nafshot chasidav miad reshaim yatzileim Or zaru alat tzadik ulishrei lev simcha simchu tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho. We're on 17 in Lev Shalem, 18 in Sim Shalom. Mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa Hoshia lo yemino uzero akodsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato le'enei hagoyim gilat tzidkato zachar chasto ve'emunato lebeit Yisrael ra'u cholav se'aretz et Yeshuat Eloheinu hariu ladonai kol haaretz pitzchu v'ranenu v'zameru zamru ladonai bechinor v'kol zimra v'chatzotzro v'kol shofar hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai yiram hayamum lo Tevel v'yoshveva narotim chauchaf yachad arim yeranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'yamim b'meisharim la 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 Adonai Malach, Yigazu Amim, Yoshev Kruvim, Tanu Taret, and it's Yom Gadol Ramu HaKolohim. Moshe Ve'aram Chana Shmokarei Shemo. Ayalhim Tanitam, Elokei, Benokei, Malalilotam. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lahar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lahar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lahar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. We rise if we can for page 21 in Lev Shalem or 20 in Sim Shalom. Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havul Adonai kavod ba'oz, Havul Adonai kivod shemo, Hishtachavul Adonai behadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vayeshaber Adonai et arzei alvanon. Vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon veSirion kemo ben re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzev lavot esh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yachol el ayalot, Vayechasof yarot uvechalo, Kulo omer kavod, Kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, Vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. May be seated. We continue with Lecha Dodi, 23 to 25 in Lev Shalem, 21 and 22 in Sim Shalom. Lecha Dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad hishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet ve'elitila lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzei mitocha hafecha rav lach shevet b'yemek habacha v'hu yachamo alayichem la lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela hina arim me'afar kumi livshi bigdei tifartecha mi al yad ben Yishai beit alach mikarva el nafshi ge'ala lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela hitoreri kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi kavod Adonai alayich nigla lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela lo tevoshi velo tikal mimati shtochachi umatehemi bach yechesu aniyei ami venivneta ir altila lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela v'hayulim shisa shosayich v'rachaku kol mevalayich yasisalayich Elohayich kimsos chatan al kala lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela yaminu small tifrotzi ve'et Adonai taritzi al yad ish ben partzi v'nishmecha v'nagila lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela Bori v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzahala toch emunei am segula bori chala lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela. May be seated. We continue with Psalm 92, found on pages 27 and 28 in Lev Shalem, 23 in Sim Shalom. Mizmor shir leyom ha-Shabbat tov lehodod l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon lehagid baboker chastecha be'emunatcha baleilot Alei asor v'alei navel, alei gayon bechinor, mizmor shir leyom HaShabbat, tov lehodod l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ki smachtani Adonai v'olecha v'sedecha rani. Tzadik katamayich brach, keretz bavanon yizkeh, shetulim b'beit Adonai, bechatzot Eloheinu yafrichu. Od yenuvun b'seiva, deshenim v'rananim yiyu lehagid, ki ashar Adonai suri, velo avlatabo. Adonai malach yelavesh lavesh Adonai elzir azat egante v'abatim. Mikol adman rabbi madir v'shperi amadir v'amram Adonai. Eidotecha nemnu meod leveit chana v'kodesh Adonai leorech yamim la 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 la. Mourners and those observing Yartzeit rise for Kaddish, found on page 30 in Lev Shalem, 24 in Sim Shalom. Yid Kadal, Vid Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'almad Ibrach, Hirutei Ve'almich Malchutei, Ve'chayechon Ve'yomechon, Ve'chayedachol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav Izman Karivim Ruamein, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam Olmei Maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'richu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata damiran v'alma v'imru amen Yehei shloma rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom bimroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. So we turn to the back of our Sidurim for our continued study of Pirkei Avot. In Lev Shalem, we're on the bottom of page 241. In Sim Shalom, we're near the top of 263. We're on chapter 2, number 17. The statements of the students of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, who was the chief architect of the transitional time from the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem to the foundation of rabbinic Judaism in the form of Judaism we have today. So he and his students are central figures in the early formation of Judaism as we know it. So Rabbi Yossi Omer, Rabbi Yossi used to say, this again, number 17 on 263 in Lev Shalem, in Sim Shalom, 263 Sim Shalom, 241 Sim Lev Shalem. Rabbi Yossi used to say, Yehi mamon chavercha chaviv alecha keshelcha. Your friend's money, though it's translated as property, your friend's possessions should be as dear to you as your own. Okay, so that is, don't take advantage of other people's properties. Don't cheat people. Try to be as honest as possible with other people because their property is just as dear to them as it should be as if it was your own property. So that's a nice way of putting that ethical statement. What number? That's part one. V'hatkein atzmecha lilmod Torah she'ena yerushalach. You should set yourself up in such a way to study Torah because it's not genetic. Essentially, that's what that means. It's not automatic. It's not instinctive. It doesn't. Torah study doesn't come instinctively to us. So we need to habituate ourselves to the study of Torah. And v'chol ma'asecha yihiu l'shem shamayim. Everything that you do should be for the sake of heaven. So an essential kind of three-part way of conducting yourself in the world, how you comport yourself with other people and see yourself in relationship to other people, how Torah study should be the source of religious, ethical, moral values, and everything we do should be for the sake of heaven. Okay, so essential statements that are said in slightly different ways by other rabbis throughout Pirkei Avot as well. So after Torah study, we have Kaddish D'Rabbanan. So mourners and those observing Yartzeit, rise for that. Page 38 in Leiv Shalem, or page 27 in Sim Shalom, Kaddish D'Rabbanan. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah v'yalmad divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael b'agala v'zman kariyivim ru amen Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ol me'ol maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen al Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Tamidehon v'al kol Tamidehon v'al kol man de'oskin b'oraita di v'yatra hadein v'di v'chol atar v'atar Yehei lahon v'lachon shlomo Rabbah China v'chista v'rachamim v'chayin arichin u'mezona revicha u'forkana min kadam avuhon divishmaya v'imru amen Yehei shlomo Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim tovim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom b'mromav u'brachamav yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We all rise for Baruch Hu on the next page. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. May be seated. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara ma'ariv v'avim v'chochma v'tachshavim. Ma'avir yom u'mevi laila, ma'avdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai tzvot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamidim l'chaleinu le'olam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim, ahavat olam beit Yisrael, amchavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shachveinu u'bekumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki heim chayenu ve'yorech yameinu, ve'yorech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. V'yavatcha al tasim mimenu li'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Laed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'derech Uveshachbecha, uvekumecha, ukshartam laot al yadecha, v'hayu totafot beinenecha, uchetavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha, v'hayam. We continue silently. We're on 42 in Lev Shalem, or through page 31 in Sim Shalom. Adonai Elohechem Emet V'menakol Zod V'kayam Aleinu Umalchuto baratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael achanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru kulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh Nora tehilot osei fele Malchutcha ra'u vanecha V'kayam lifnei Moshe ze'liyanu v'yamru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov u'galo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai gal Yisrael. Howard Rummerman's going to read for us the English translation of Hashkivenu, either on page 45 in Lev Shalem or 33 in Sim Shalom.
Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over us and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Thank you, Howard. And Howard read that in memory of his father, whose yahrzeit was today. And we pray that his memory will always be a source of blessing and comfort for you and the family. Ushmor tzeiteinu vo'einu l'chaim l'shalom me'ata v'yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'yakol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. We all rise for V'shamru, the next page. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכם וביומכם ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולם עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא v'meru. Amen. We read the Amida 47 to 52 in Lev Shalem, 35 to 38 in Sim Shalom. As we conclude our private prayers, we continue on page 53 in Lev Shalem, 47 in Sim Shalom. Vayechulu Hashemayim v'aretz v'chol tzva'am v'yechal Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa v'yishpot b'yom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa v'yivarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i v'yikadesh oto ki vo shavad mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Konei Shamayim v'Aretz Magen Avot b'Dvaro Mechaye Meitim b'Mamaro Ha'el HaKadosh she'en kamohu Hameniach le'amo B'yom Shabbat kodsho Kivam ratza lehaniach lahem Kivam ratza lehaniach lahem Lefanav navod b'yirav v'fachad V'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid Me'on habrachot El haodaot Adon hashalom מקדש השבת ומברך שבי ומניח בקדושה לעמד ושני עונג זכר למעשה בראשית. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו רצה במנוחתנו קדשנו במצוותיך ותן חלקנו בתורתך סבנו מטובך ושמחנו בשורתך וטהר ליבנו לעבדך באמת והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה ברצון שבת קודשך וינוחו בישראל מקדשי שמך ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת יתקדש ויקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובימיכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה בזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקדושה בריחו לעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן תקבל צלחן ובהון לכל ישראל קדם עוונדי בשמי ואמרו אמן יהי שלמה רבה משמי וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. Charlotte is going to lead us in Kiddush. You have to unmute yourself, Charlotte. There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead. We're on page 55 in Leif Shalem, 49 in Sim Shalom.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshonu b'mitzvot v'rot avanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yavo v'ratzon hihilonu zifron l'maseh bereshit ki hu yom techila l'mikroei kodesh v'zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim ki vanu v'harta yatanu kidashta mikol anim v'shabbat kodshecho v'yahavo v'ratzon hinchaltonu baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. We wish Yasher Koach to Charlotte, and I asked her to lead us in Kiddush because she has yard site for her mother tonight and tomorrow. And Charlotte, may your mother's memory always be a source of blessing and comfort for you and the family.
Thank you.
We continue with Aleinu 56 in Leif Shalem, 51 in Sim Shalom. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol ate gedula leotzer breshit shelo asane kegoyei aratzot velo samanu kemishpachot adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים מסיר הארץ ושווה קרוב לשמיים ולשמות הזאת הנה אלוקים נקבל לכם אלוהינו תמלוך עלי מעבר לעולם ולהקים כי המלכות שלך היא עולמי תמלוך בכבוד ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו echad. Mourner's Kaddish, Yitgadal v'Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, V'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Bagalav Isman Karivim Ru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olmei Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Just a couple of quick announcements. So we will be Zooming from the sanctuary starting tomorrow, giving that a try. I understand a number of people have requested that we Zoom if possible. And so we're going to try to do that. Tomorrow, live streaming will be available as well. So service is at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Cantor Adina is away. Gershon Kival is going to be leading the service tomorrow. And Paul Tillis, you notice, is not here. Paul and Cheryl are hosting Ravid and Yafa and the children. So they won't be in shul, but I understand that a couple of them will be there at Sunday morning minyan. So if you wanted to see Ravid and at least one of the grandchildren, come to minyan on Sunday morning. And tomorrow evening, Shabbos is over at 9:09. So that means evening service and Havdalah will be at 9:10. So it was a typo in the Shabbat sheet. 9:10 tomorrow evening for evening service and Havdalah. We conclude with Yigdal 62 in Lev Shalem, 53 in Sim Shalom. Yigdal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach nimtza v'yein tel metziuto echad v'yein yachid keyichudo ne'elam v'gam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demut haguf v'yein o guf lo na'aroch elav kedushato kadmon lechol davar asher nivra Rishon v'yein reshit l'reshito. Hino adon olam v'chol natzar yoreg gedulato u'malchuto shefan nevuato netano elan shesegulato v'tifarto lo kam b'Yisrael kemo she'od naviu mabit et emunato Torah menatan le'amoel al yad neviyo neman beito lo yachlif ha'el velo yamir dato le'olamim lezulato sofer v'yodea setayinu mabit lesof davar bekadmato gomer li'ish chesed kemifalo noten l'rasha rak rishato yishrach l'ketz yamin meshichenu liftod machake ketz yeshuato meitim yechayel berov chasto baruch adei ad shem tilato meitim yechayel berov chasto baruch adei ad shem tehilato. Shabbat shalom, everyone. You can unmute yourselves.
Shabbat shalom.
Have a safe
Shabbat
trip.
shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shalom, everybody.
Stay well.
Good to see everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Lanskys.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. Have a good evening. Shabbat shalom.
Bye.